I was looking at Sokin Paluta award nominee. He has been named a winner. Portfolio climb stage. Make I look the pictures inside. I say, is this a retired teacher or it is DJ Cholesterol? There's no sense in whatever he will say because no matter what you say, the person is with you and your online conversation. So, okay, say your brand can say more. I've not even noticed or the headphone share team.
Sanomoka.
What the headphone say? What the headphone show team saying? I like him to be in your just what to say? Studio, the street is what I can say. I want to see the production guys.
Assemble
because it's crazy. The boss is having a problem. The host is having a problem. Whoa. Not saying drink can't about boss, Charlie, we are overdoing. You know, be our issues. One boss our only Kumasi artists our issues. What's also your friend saying? People you have helped in the industry our issues. Nippon can also only in coffee baby issues, Sammy Flex. Because some of them even come close to the food or the work that feeds him. But he knows how to handle it. And a friend Badremba, you have something we call home sense and street sense. Oh no, between the two, crowny back. Into now all bread and all the what I want to say, me a guy, so I come say drunk Casanova, me a guy, and all the other tracker. And then that would not be what would they take reason.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Your favorite segment, your hottest, and of course, Shatawale's favorite segment is here. Everybody's favorite segment is here. Long John segment, aka the real talk. Here on Sammy Flex TV, we are seated once again to do it our way, to do it your ways. And you can't miss this one. Tell someone that we are seated again. When we sit like this, you know, it's fire. You couldn't come your way with some content yesterday because some meetings here and there did not allow us. A big announcement coming through very soon. Some heat will be coming up very soon. But now that we are settled and seated once again, there are some three main topics on our desk that we are sure going to spend some few minutes on before we can run away from here. Number one will be the fact that for some time, I see some people always pressing the neck of Long John. I see some people always attacking Long John. Meanwhile, we all understand that saying that when the lion is asleep, allow it to sleep. Don't go and step on its tail. It will chew you. It will chew you. So don't do it. I see so many people. Some of them, maybe Long John would want to spare them. Some of them, Long John would want to respond to them. Dada Obi is one of the guys in the team of Pato Rankin. And Dada Obi, I don't know, every day he is on Long John's neck, pressing him rad, like that. Now, latest I've seen is DJ Slim and his sidekick. I'm not too sure about the name of the sidekick, though. But there's a gentleman who is always wearing headphones.
He's always looking unprofessional.
That's unprofessional.
Now, how do you sit in front of a camera with your headphone on and you say you are speaking for people to hear?
No, maybe that's his brand.
Oh, God.
Streamers
crying, yes, sir.
That's his headphone brand. Maybe he's a headphone ambassador or something.
Who did the introduction?
Have you found out his background? Maybe he's a headphone ambassador or something.
Now, Swiss is here on Ken.
Tobo, what's starting?
And a slim quan also set soon no professional allowed that.
I see.
Oh, but you know I always come here with headphone, right?
Yeah, I know.
What was the last time?
Throw it.
Because as professionals, even production wouldn't allow it.
Yes, Long John, anytime you're talking to Long John, you can't even hear it because he always has this one on. But so imagine Long John is seated here and he's wearing this. It will be a disaster. But let's hang it by the veneer And our water is on our tray. Of course, if you are serving water, you have to serve it on a tray.
And I don't even know what this tray has done to them. No, and you see, the most painful thing is if you can't do a proper podcast like setup, and your fault. No, it's so simple. You think it's all about the chest.
No, if we are serving water, where do we serve on? We serve on tray. And this is not something to just carry anything.
You see, he is part of the reason people actually use the Kumasi yardstick to these people. I mean, what has a tray got on a podcast got to do with any conversation you want to address to the people there?
Well, so for some time, I don't know what really the problem is with that camp and Long John. Me, the Slim, we've had our back and forth in the past.
Yeah.
I've come to understand my position. I want to believe he's also come to understand his position. Exactly. So life goes on. But they just ended TGMA. They were doing their reviews. No, I see they are attacking Long John. And Long John has been wearing 3 quarters. Long John is Deben. I say, me the video I did not watch. Thanks to Long John and Roland Dems. They came to show it to me and said, hey, have you gotten this far? Long John, what is your problem with DJ Slim? Have you eaten his something? Have you taken his girl B or something?
You see,
what is the problem?
What I know is this whole conversation started from when DJ Slim was trying to correct Shatawale by trying to educate Shatawale not to insult, and in return, in his
advice.
In his advice of advising Shatawale, he insulted Shatawale.
Oh, okay. No, he's guilty of that.
Yes.
On several occasions.
And I said, but as Badrim Badie, you don't advise someone to refrain from something and use that very thing to...
You are committing the same error.
No, I'm not committing the same error.
No, not you. What I mean is...
Yes, you are DJ Slim.
Yeah.
You don't use that to advise someone to stop. And that's someone jai. Because you have joy in it.
Yeah.
So if you have joy in it, why are you telling me to stop? You understand? Only for this guy to do a longer... And you know the funny thing, he always does the editorial and puts me in the middle. So if you don't watch the entire editorial, you wouldn't know. So he put me in the middle of the editorial and someone sent me a link that I should go and watch the editorial. I said, why? What? Like 2 or 3 people. I went to check her. Then he was insulting me, Jimmy, me too kinder. Oh, yes, that was where I started. And he told me that, me mama, you know that word. Yes. So from that time, I vowed meneno, everlasting.
Also, Mame.
Yes, he said it, and I still have the video. I posted it on my wall.
DJ Slim said.
He said yes. He used the word Mame in the video. Yes. Look at someone's father. Someone who should be thinking of becoming a family head.
This one, it was not Shatawale who said.
No, not Shatawale. No. The same bad guy.
It was DJ Slim.
The same bad guy.
Okay.
The guy fighting cholesterol.
Okay.
The same nigga. I just couldn't understand what will force him to even use that word on me. Somebody who should be coming out at you as like a junior brother.
Yeah.
You are telling me, Mame.
Yes.
Then what do you expect me to tell you and your family?
Yeah.
You understand? So he moved on from there. I also gave him my worthy reply. I told him that I'll be sitting on him any day I feel like. So once in a while I press his neck and stuff. And then one time, the TGME, you know, he always criticizes people. So I'm always expectant of what he can. You know, he says he's guy, and he's exposed. He has traveled. In fact, one of his videos, he was trying to flex me, telling me that he has traveled. The countries he has been to, I've not been there. Fine, me a full Ghana boy, full Accra boy. But one thing I'll never do is I'll never use my experience in life to throw at people. You understand? I'll let us deal with what we are discussing. If there's a topic, we are talking about Verna mineral water. It's Verna mineral water I'm going to discuss. Not my education level, not what I've done. No, that one doesn't matter because you don't know what the next man has done.
True. So
this guy decided to use those things. So I was very expectant of what he would bring to the TGME.
Okay.
I was looking at Sokin Paluta award nominee. He has been named a winner. Portfolio climb stage. Make I look the pictures inside. I say, is this a retired teacher or it is DJ Cholesterol? No. I was zooming outside.
Oh my word.
What is this? Why
retired teachers should not be happy?
Yeah. Hey! Charlie, much respect. Much respect to our attention about that guy, Charlie. You see, so but he was so dressed like a layman. For someone who should talk about being exposed, travel around.
Yeah.
You dress like someone's taking lotto.
You were expecting some hard appearance.
What bought leather hat.
Kai.
And I bought African print.
Kai.
And I bought slippers.
Kai.
So on our grounds.
Kai.
Hey.
No, or leather cap.
Leather hat.
Yeah, and I'm using
you see the one Bob Marley and his
some move was then color be.
God.
Yeah, I'm not too good in colors like that.
You dress like Obi Okaloto.
And not just slippers.
No, just slippers. Only slippers, bro. You see, and yeah, even this fitting and this leather like the traditional one. They check. They do go contain. I thank you. Ahinema, that's how they call it.
Ahinema. Oh, okay.
And I said, wow. And you finish and you go and be criticizing people. Look at Kojo Sheldon. You see, that is why, look. It is
okay, Sheldon was there?
Yes, it is very...
I never saw him.
Because, look, it is very imperative that as a content creator, right, you make sure whatever you discuss about people, you are not found wanting in those areas. You have been criticizing artists. You are one of those who have been attacking them for whatever they do, including their outfit. You go and look, you start looking like Obi Osteki Loto. Somebody who drives Tata bus. What dresses are? And you know what they pay me? And you know what? The artists you were going to take that award for too. Why you not Tata?
Tata bus they do all day.
Sir, portfolio. Everyone the portfolio. On cholesterol. And on the Cuba Accra. And one of the bar Accra. What is
Tata bus? I children friend BBB Express.
Thank you, Tata Express. And start. Then you finish and you dress this way. Look, just look at it. You see, that is why I always tell you that when he comes from Kumasi like that and comes to Accra, like Afine
yeah.
Trust me, your exposure is not exposed. Because if you should put Kojo Sheldon's picture here and you put what you wore there, we don't say distance room. But one thing you don't want to agree to is the fact that Obi Biweni. And don't think traveling is what to make you exposed. Exposure there, it has nothing to do. It's about your mindset.
Yeah.
And it be free
and your knowledge.
The better say,
knowledge and information.
This guy is so deep. Wait to talk German in where you're John. It has nothing to do with all those conversations. You want to pull out a picture I took somewhere 2020, or pull out picture no, and you come even when you compare my past. To your presence, you are still owing at like as of now. What the car?
Wow.
Then you start insulting me, say me they make Jimmy me nice will be obo free kick. At least what show me physics now me a bear me Jimmy. Obi show physics now they kind of cry. Any pillowcase. Why am I say suitcase? It's na seat me catch say me nice will be a obo free kick. Oh, show who are we busu for show what to say. How do you look like?
Tobo.
No, but no credit say. You see, we need to be very honest about our this discussion. DJ Slim need to understand, say, and the otrashi, now me trash here. He needs more hands. Yes, we need to be serious about it.
Yeah.
Into all the me physical be sremia. One kasa body near depressed. Because depressed, body near share. I say one bread. Oh no, that's the truth. That's the truth. DJ Slim and Obi only ma doing
here. They make the thing they over me.
And the truth is, when you are having such a structure and you don't have a well-mannered guy to beside you, it's quite unbalanced. No wait me nya Obi a. It's a say Odia boss in him cry. Look at the combination between scanty and then Kojo Sheldon.
Yeah.
The boss did the show. That's Scanty Tian and also.
Yes.
But when the boss did the show, not also the show times 2. Obia bomb. Yeah. I said, look, if you watch Sheldon Studios.
I'm a bomb.
I won't have video now, Captain Smart can say. And mama, Nana Kuva do dimba where Emma, your phone said the street is watching. And mama, we don't me. Hey, boy, remember it's also. Oh no. Horse nabon. You sit on set using a headphone. When cameras, lights, action, and the guest is in front of you. What sort of respect are you even giving to your guest?
We one day find out what inspires him to be.
There's no sense in whatever he will say because no matter what you say, the person is with you and your online conversation. So, okay, say your brand can say more. I've not even noticed say or the headphone show team.
It's not moka.
What the headphone show? What the headphone show team saying? I like him to be in your day. Just what to say? That studio, the street is what I can say. I want to see the production guys.
Assemble
because it's crazy. The boss is having a problem. The host is having a problem. Whoa. It's not saying drink can't about boss, Charlie. We are overdoing. You know, be our issues. One boss our only Kumasi artists our issues. What's answering your friend saying? People you have helped in the industry our issues. Nipa and Kai also only in coffee baby issues, Sammy Flex. Because some of them even come close to the food or the work that feeds him. But he knows how to handle it. And the friend Badremba, you have something we call home sense and street sense. Oh no, between the two, crowny back. Into now all bread. And now what I want to say, me a guy, so I come say drunk Casano Mocano. Me a guy, and now they are better than cry. And then that would not be what would they take reason. Me a guy. Makwa, and then I did reason. That for we need to form. Obi catch us a boy, wait, Sammy answer. Oh, Charlie, me sorry. That is how a reasonable human being moves.
Operates.
And yet, me a guy, Charlie, me the miniature, Dabi. Be willing to accept criticisms. Be willing to work on where people tell you these are your shortcomings. Men na o podcast so enjoy say one oga na bibia o bia right. There be unyen Oh, 95 subscribers, 95k subscribers. You are still working on it. What I say now, playing for crowd, they still take criticisms. What I say, it's the oil, or because all you be in your fair. Try to work on it. And I be a media, minimum, and I media. Why am I? Obey Yami say, hey, me dressing. But no see like that. Now more money off any day. Minimum debit my. And yet, I dig it, but normal tempo na the mama crown. Or be say skabemu be feel that's it. Yeah, ma dig it, yeah, normal tempo na.
Oh my world. I think sometimes in doing this business, we all have to be measured on what we say.
Right.
Especially when we are colleagues, when we are friends, when we can reach each other easily. I think on some occasions, I've reached out to DJ Slim, tried to explain things to him, but I realized, Charlie, the guy, what he wants to do is what he wants to do. So at a point, I decided, okay, let me just close the chapter
yes,
on him.
And you are being diplomatic.
And let me continue.
Who say I drink a Pentium? And then no, I
think the last time they were even saying they had a problem with me being at the TGME. And I was asking myself, me, I'm an academy member. I'm an academy member. In fact, I don't even want to say I'm a journalist first. I'll say that second. I'm an academy member. Every year I vote. This year I voted. So the moment I finish my voting, the organizers will send my invitation to me. Because as an academy member, when you vote, you have to come and see your results.
Uncle, I'm coming.
Beyond that, I am still a media person. I operate a professional media house with workers and staff, with people who are content providers. So if I'm going to some of these places, it goes beyond being with Shatter Movement.
Please, can I say something?
Yeah, you can say something.
You see, this one cried, I'm Me, I saw this narration. I sent you one of the guys' video.
Some boy.
One of the most lamest conversation I've ever seen.
He has apologized though.
I've met Shatawale personally. And he personally told me, we had even a phone conversation prior to the meeting.
Yeah.
And he personally told me why he chose you. And one of the main reasons he even spoke on the phone, I still remember now, is because he says, you have experience in this media game. Adiamo reasoner, Odiaye Shatawale, what has given you the, I don't want to speak to you, I want everybody to understand. The main job that gave you the job you are doing now, which is with Shatawale, you know, because now you are working with Shatawale, in the minds of the average and the low-thinking Ghanaian, or per se, ujai sa ejumano, so that you focus fully on Shatawale. I mean, make it make sense to me. Do you know how many people are feeding off Sammy Flex Studios? Or you think it's just about him? He's just the face. So there are boys working for him. So if he doesn't do those contents, how would they eat? Obi ne mame, obi ne papa jan na nkola, so monko pay jumanye. And they found their way to him. Have you asked yourself if he's supposed to stop running the media house, which is Sammy Flex Studios, and go and chase only Shatawale? How many? Because Shatta employs Sammy Flex. He didn't employ all his workers. So if he decides to close Sammy Flex Studio and not do any content aside Shatawale, then first of all, how long is that going to even fetch for him? Because he himself, he knows very well that this work, any 100% sir. Because there's a timeline. Shatawale now, so he has other businesses he does. Shatawale has other, he's into real estate. If you as a manager, you have a foul from where you must say, where you must aso many, into be joining me. Now say, boss, what's the main joining
forces?
Uji mienti. Now so like I said, in the may joining into me closing me juma. The very thing that gave you what you have now, you are shutting door to it. Then I don't know the kind of sense you have. Because the person you are even going to work for is still having over 4 or 5 business. He runs Shaxi Music, Shaxi. He also runs private businesses like gold businesses. He also does real estate. Onunja Sanyamano. Knowing very well you have people to feed. You have home. Aside Shatawale, he also has home to also feed. But Onja. Some of you sometimes you don't even understand.
You just leave them to be.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.